Today's episode is brought to you by Progressive, where drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. Quote now at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Thanks for supporting the Fable and Folly Network. Here's another show we know you'll love.
Where am I? Welcome to Desert Skies, traveler. Your journey through the physical plane has come to an end. I am the attendant. My colleague here is the mechanic.
Yo.
This is your last stop on your way to the great beyond. It's our job to make sure you're prepared for the ride. Now, before hitting the road, we have an impressive selection of over 34 varieties of microwavable burritos.
What's going on?
There's gotta be a better afterlife than this. I mean, come on!
That's offensive.
Something seems to be wrong with me.
You left something major undone.
I have a life outside of this gas station, you know.
You quite literally do not.
Any hobbies?
Nope.
Ever travel?
Nope.
Love interest?
Are you kidding?
Oh my god. You're like the human version of a plain bagel.
Cash register.
How can I help you, attendant?
Play some music?
You got it.
It's kind of funny, though. What I needed wasn't back there. It was here, waiting for me.
I wonder what it feels like, Mac, to miss the physical plane, the people you left behind.
You know, I had a wife who died 3 years ago.
Wish I could go back.
No, you don't need to go back. You just need to be here.
And a new traveler approaches. Ready, team?
Ready.
Attendant.
Good. Let's do this.
Find Desert Skies wherever you listen to podcasts.
This is the super short recap. No frills, all spills. The four elementals, Eugene Nedley, Angus Troop, Marianne Blood, and Hiram Blood, are science-loving friends. Hiram is murdered. The survivors go to the police. They meet a lot of unhelpful cops and 2 useful cops, Almost Officer Shandell Doubles Blum, and Police Commissioner Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt believes a supervillain called the Fishmonger is behind it. No one else thinks this. Angus, Eugene, and Marianne look for clues to Hiram's murder. The main suspects are the Blowhole Gang, a local gang led by Pirate Penny, or possibly the whale oil baron Henry B. Lubbins. Lubbins is a robber baron and blowhard, and while terrible, doesn't seem to be behind the murder. Pirate Penny and the Blowhole Gang, however, do seem to be behind the murder. They kidnap Angus and threaten Eugene and Marianne. Eugene bumbles into being kidnapped also, and Pirate Penny has her henchmen kill them with a jellyfish. However, before they can be murdered, they are saved by a costumed crime fighter known as the Big Stick. Using historic context clues, I'm sure you figured out that this is Theodore Roosevelt. You're smarter than most of the characters. They also hear of a Project Land Whale, Pirate Penny's big plan. But what is it? The Big Stick goes to check on Marianne, while Eugene and Angus decide to check on Lubbins, since they've learned that Pirate Penny is anti-Lubbins. Eugene and Angus find Lubbins dead! They are framed for his murder and are chased into an abandoned building. The building catches on fire, and it seems all hope is lost. However, Shandell was on a nearby building and helps them escape the blaze. Next, they run into the Big Stick, who has terrible news. Marianne was attacked and killed by the Blowhole Gang. Pirate Penny strikes again. Angus and Eugene recoup and regroup at his brownstone, where they find a letter sent from Lubbins. They misread it and go on a wild goose chase around the city, but ultimately learn that Pirate Penny and the Blowhole Gang are using Castle Clinton, an old military fort in the south end of Manhattan, as a hideout. Eugene and Angus head to Castle Clinton and are quickly caught and tied up. They are confronted by Pirate Penny, who reveals she is Mary Ann. She's behind Project Land Whale. What is Project Land Whale? Well, Marianne stole a living sperm whale and attached legs to it, and is going to unleash it on the city to save the environment. She leaves to go calm the land whale. Big Stick and Shandell arrive to help Eugene and Angus. Big Stick helps by taking a potion that can fully power the land whale away for safekeeping. Shandell comes face to face with the Fishmonger. Does this seem random? You should have listened to the whole thing. Almost makes more sense in context. Anyway, Shandell bites the Fishmonger while Angus and Eugene take on the Blowhole Gang. Eugene climbs the land whale to confront Marianne, but Marianne has a backup potion and imbues the land whale with its full power. The land whale breaks out of Castle Clinton and slowly crawls its way up downtown. Eugene and Marianne sword fight atop the land whale, and eventually, by luck and chance, Marianne falls into the blowhole, plugging it up. This causes the land whale to explode and splatter its guts across the city. Eugene, though, got away safely. In the end, Eugene and Angus decide to set up a private investigation business, and Shandel decides to quit the force and open a competing detective agency. The city is mostly saved. The end of Season 1.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.